Hello, everyone, and welcome to the demonstration on how to add students to your AIM Kit portal, your digital workbooks or digital library pack, or any digital resources that you have on your AIM portal. You will start by beginning on the landing page, which is the URL for this is class.aimlanguagelearning.com/welcome. This is the page where you will begin as an AIM teacher starting to use the portal, or this is also the URL that you'll give your students or their parents. And this is the page that they will come to when they click in for the first time as a student. So let's have a look. We'll click in here as a teacher and find our portal. It will ask for your email and password. And if it's your first visit, you click here to register. If you forget your password, you can go here, of course. So you sign in with your username and password, which is your email and the password that you have given yourself. And then you get in and you find your list of portals here. There will be some digital workbooks, perhaps, library packs, the basic AIM Kit portal. Let's go to Shangara. So we have this kit portal for our students. We click on Manage Edit Students. You can also do that from the main list page there. Start by creating your login. So I'm going to give one. I have a student already called Wendy B, so I'm going to give her the same one. You want to give your students, if you have various resources for your students, for example, if you have a digital library pack and a digital workbook and the AIM Kit portal, you want to make sure that you're giving the same passwords to that same student so that they get all of their resources on their portal. So we'll add this one here. Now sometimes, so this is an already established one, it accepts this student as already having an account, but what if it's a brand new student, you have never had one before with this name, let's say, might be, let's see, Sandra Sandra Bilodeau might be the name. And I want to give the initial password AIM. I'm going to click on here and let's see what the system generates for me. Well, it generates Sandra-Bilodeau. That is what you have to give your students as their username. There's a dash there. Make sure you give that to your student, and then the password is acceptable. The system will generate a password for you if you like. So when you click on here, leave blank to automatically generate, I'd highly recommend you generate it so you can give all your students the same password. That's so much easier for you to remember. If you ever want to find out what a username or password is for any student, click on edit here, right here, this yellow button, or you can find your student login list all in one list. So you can have up to 32, and if you add extra portal logins, well, you'll have all of them listed here. But so far we have 2. All right, so we're going back to the portal here. View Kit contents. If you want to add students by importing students by using a CSV file, you can also do that, and you can also import from another class. So when you click on import from another class, it will list all the students that you have in your system. And then what you will do is, once I'm presented with the screen, you're going to click. Maybe I want just these 3 students imported into this particular kit. Click on them and they will be imported there. And here they are. All right, so obviously we see that the student has not viewed anything. These are brand new students. They haven't viewed anything in this kit yet. Here are their logins, information over here if you like. All right, now if you want to import students from a CSV file, we click on import from CSV, and this system is a little fussy. You have to download this particular CSV template. So you click on this, and then you follow the directions very carefully. You have to leave the first line unmodified. You have to replace the second line on with the student information. So do follow those guidelines very, very carefully, because if you miss one of those particular recommendations, then, or requirements, I should say, then it will not upload correctly. So do follow those. All right, let's go back. Let's go now to see what it looks like from the student side. So I'm going to sign out of my Shangara account, my student portal account. I'm going to go in back to the home page, the landing page for the portal, and I'm going to click in as a student. Be careful that you click student and not teacher, because clicking one or the other, of course, will get you into either a student account or a teacher account. So I'm clicking the student here. I'm going to go in as Wendy-B with her login, password, and now these are all of Wendy-B's products. So, or resources on the portal. Let's see here. Maybe we'll go into the Shangara kit, and this is what it looks like for students. So let's see, I'm going to watch a video. So I'll click this, and I might watch the video. Let's see, I might watch the verbe à l'infinitif. So we'll see what that video is like. Okay, so I didn't watch the whole video. I've stopped it here. And now we're going to go back and look at something else. So I'm going to go back into my account here and look at, perhaps we're working on La Poule Ma Boule workbook. So I'm going to open that. I'm going to go and click on Livre de l'élève, because that's the book I'm working in, of course. That's my workbook. And let's see, we'll go into one of the activities. We will do maybe the second. Oh, okay, I answered one question, so I'm going to do this one, La Poule Ma Boule. Now I'm going to get out of my book by clicking here, and there we go. So now let's go out and come back in as a teacher and see what the student has done. So click in as a teacher again. And let's see. We're going to now look at, let's see. So we'll look at the Shangara. What did this student do in here? So we can go into the Shangara portal, kit portal that Wendy B had a look at a moment ago. Go to Manage Edit Students and see what Wendy B did. So she viewed it, but did not complete it. So you'll be given, once students start to complete videos, you'll be given the amount of time they spent watching it and how many different items they completed. So if we click on here, so here we have, it is incomplete. There are no complete views. And that's the progress report that you're given there. And when we click here, again, same thing. So let's go back to all of our portals and go and see the work that Wendy B did in the La Poule Ma Boule workbook. All right, so of course, one student is not going to be working on La Poule Ma Boule workbook and La Rangali. These are just examples of how to see your students and what they're doing in here. So let's open La Poule Ma Boule workbook. So you're going to click on the student book. You're going to go, so all of your students will be listed here once you have more who have completed something. So Wendy B completed 1% of the book. Let's go and have a look what Wendy B completed and you assigned, which was that one thing. And here it is, it's done. Not done though, but anyway, so I won't put a check mark. All right, so that's how you go in and have a look at what the students have done. To be sure, what you'll be presented with when you first get this workbook will be a green bar that says make this student book available. That allows your students to access the book on their portal site. If you click this, it will now be available. If you click close the student book, it will no longer be available and the students will not be able to see their book. So you can control access to the student workbook by clicking this bar on and off. You might not want your students to work on their student activities, their partner group activities after school or on weekends. Those who are really keen and who want to continue and motor through the whole book and you don't want them to do that yet, well, you can close it and open it as you wish. All right, so hopefully this was helpful and you understand now how to add your students, how to check what work they've done, and to correct their work. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks very much, everyone. Bye-bye.